Give me a moment. Okay. Just gonna sit down here real quick while I wait for my bells to adjust themselves. I can't believe I just said that out loud in front of people. Well, I did it, and I'm not gonna take it back. Let me rearrange it. Okay, so everyone, I can see people up there, I can see people in here in this very small sanctuary. All right, so I do want to remind you of a couple of things before we start here. First of all, this room is a mess, and I'm having trouble thinking clearly. So the very thing that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn the light on. Okay. I'm going to turn the light on. I got the light on. Everything should be good. Okay, so I'm going to be welcoming in a brand new guest, but I wish I could do that, but this plastic bag of things is sitting right here.
It'll be like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, yep.
If you're not ready, we'll just eat.
Okay. Okay, let me... So, alright, so I'm going to go through your weekly announcements. I have them memorized, so I know what's going on. I'm going to go through those. This chair is really driving me crazy. This whole room is driving me crazy because there's so much stuff in this room. There needs to be a clear space so that I can circumnavigate this, or whatever the word is. Because I can't think clearly when there's all this stuff around. Okay, so Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did have my Tic Tacs and they were right over there. Okay, there they are. Okay, so I want to get my Tic Tacs. I also need lip balm, so you're going to have to wait for me a little bit longer.
Maybe if you see them, they have to pay them.
Okay, so that is done, and this bowl needs to be taken away from here.
You're not even starting yet, and I'm already like a quarter of the way there. So. We'll just see it on our own. I gotta do a little work here before. Tomorrow all day, starting 10:30.
Alright, so thank you for waiting and being so patient with me while I get my stuff together here, because I need to take care of all these different ritualistic things that I have to do. Otherwise, I mean, if I don't take care of what I need to take care of, then I might as well be living in cuckoo land, in you know, the fantasy world. But this is the real world, and there are nothing there that I need to worry about. There's nothing, to worry about. Just saying that and convincing yourself of it. And if it's true, then it's going to be something that you can move on from and just go with the flow with. But if it is something, and I cannot help analyzing, for the life of me, I cannot help analyzing the weird textural element as I was getting my lip balm. So I'm going to save myself the mental anguish, and I'm going to be back very soon. I went by the trash can, worried that I would touch that, and then the universe sent me yet another signal for why I should wash my hands. So I turned it off, and then I found weird texture, and then I had to do it again. Do you want to see me at my best? Do you want to hear me at my best? Well, this is just how it is. it's really, really annoying when you have a thought in the back of your mind that keeps eating away at you until you have to just deal with it. I mean, if it's something that I know that I'm going to inevitably have to deal with, then it's worth taking care of it now. I don't waste so much time just to take care of something so small and so stupid and have that lurking in the back of my mind throughout the whole entire production. So that will not be put, that will not be in cantate, whatever the word is. By the way, this will be public. This will be on my channel. Like every single one of these meetings will be on my channel. I cannot stress that enough. Alrighty. Now I'm officially ready to begin. Okay. Now, whoa. What's a jumper? Okay. So, today, what is going to be going on? The plan is I'm going to go through your weekly announcements. I'm going to talk about new Edmonton guests that will be arriving. And I am also going to read from this book, Cultural Anthropology, Appreciating Cultural Diversity, Chapter 3. Yes, it's going to be boring. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, it is going to be monotonous. But yes, it is something that I need to do. And I am going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's not going to be entertaining. It's not going to be fun. But I say that I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to have to just do it. It's difficult, but it's work that has to get done, and I intend to do it in this particular way. Now, let me see who the new Edmonton guest will be. His name is Ethan Flick. Now, that sounds like a very random name, doesn't it? Who is Ethan Flick? Well, we're going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at some nostalgic customs when it comes to somebody who resembles somebody that I used to know who I'm not in a relationship with anymore. So I was watching a play called Playing with Fire or Acting with Fire today. What is the name of this play? Begrave my ignorance. Playing with Fire. And it's basically about Frankenstein and his monster and what happened in that whole story. And so I was noticing this one actor who was very good looking and who resembled somebody that I used to know in school. He also reminded me of Anne Shirley from the Netflix series Anne with Me, but this person is a male. He also brought to mind, I'm going to say the first name, I'm not going to say the last name, Malika and her children, her son. So he reminded me of her children. And so this particular person has a real passion for acting, according to this. So Victor, the character Victor is the character that he played, has been acting in plays since middle school. Acting is his greatest passion, and becoming a professional actor is his dream. He most recently played Tony in DMAC Des Moines Area Community College, no such thing, for which he earned an Irene Ryan Acting Scholarship nomination. He was very excited to be playing Victor and playing with fire. If I'm not mistaken, I have the right person, hopefully. If I could see people's pictures of the actors' pictures, then I would be able to track the person down much easier. But I assume it's the right person. Because, and the reason why there's this confusion is because in this particular story, there was the actor who played Victor Frankenstein, who was older, a much older man. And then there were certain scenes in the play where there were flashbacks to his past and what happened with Elizabeth, his Frankenstein's soon-to-be bride. And also the whole story with him creating the monster and learning how to do it. So yeah, that whole story. I'm drawing blanks. So he'll be arriving very soon. Very, very soon. Which should be, I don't know. When will it be? When will it be? Well, the when will it be question, I really don't know. And I believe that unless I don't do this, it's going to be very Alright, so, yes, what's your question? Yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about, yeah. Okay. So, I've discussed that. I'm going to go run through the weekly announcements because we're pretty rushed on time. Today, October 1st, Julie Andrews' birthday. The task is to watch a movie, listen to a song, and then there's going to be several movies that are playing in the theater here at my Minton. So, the movies are Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, Camelot, and I believe that there is another one. So those movies, and you're listening to a song by Julie Andrews, which is an Edpuzzle. There's several Edpuzzles to listen to, and you can choose a couple. At least I would say 3 songs, because there's a whole bunch of Edpuzzles that I've set up for you. And I would like you to choose to watch 3 songs, and then there's like a question at the end, like a reflection on what you think of the song, what does it mean to you, etc. At the very end of the puzzle. So at least 3 songs. 3 minimum of the songs that Julie Andrews sang. And these movies will be playing at 7 o'clock tonight in the theater, so you can go grab popcorn, you can go do whatever you want and enjoy them. You don't have to, but they are playing for you to go watch. October 2nd, we have really nothing going on that day. October 3rd, nothing going on that day. October 4th, we're looking at Supergirl. So you are going to be watching a movie, watching the series, Supergirl on Netflix, and then there's some kind of writing questions. You're watching it and you're answering questions as you're going on, and there's like a written question that you need to do when it comes to at least that first episode. So you're going to watch that first pilot episode of Supergirl, answer the questions on the guide containing to the content of that episode, and then you're going to be writing something that goes along with it. That is all the details you need to know for that are on my page. October 5th. So October 5th, we really have nothing going on except for it is Joy from the Cosmic Arts Astrological Services birthday. So it is her birthday, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be listening to, watching one of her videos and then writing something on it. What did you learn? What did you not know before? What was the video about? So that writing will all be on my page under the October 5th tab. So you're choosing a video from her channel, and then you're going to answer the questions, the written questions, after seeing the video. October 6th is Mel Robbins' birthday. So you're going to be doing the same thing when it comes to one of her videos or podcast episodes. And you're going to be answering a written question about that. And then October 7th is the day when we're going to be looking at the high road and low road of the zodiac sign Libra that Malika will be talking you through because her North Node's in Libra. So she has prepared a webinar all about Libra, the light, the dark. And that webinar will be released to the Amenton website under the astrologers, astrology webinars category on the astrologers button on the Amenton website. So you go there, you click webinars, you click astrology, and then you should find it there. It's going to be uploaded on October 7th. And if you go, say, months down the road and you don't find it, just click in the high road and low road of Libra webinar, and you should find the video. It says the person who it is, Malika. Great. Malika Semper. I'm limiting myself. I'm limiting myself, and I shouldn't do that. All right, October 8th. Nothing going on October 8th. So, those are your weekly announcements. Fair, square, and concise and to the point. Alrighty, so now I'm going to see if I can really streamline this as much as possible because we're almost ready to eat, and it looks like we're ready to eat. So, this will not get done, unfortunately, since there's not time here. All right, everybody, you can go off to dinner. This meeting is over. Thank you for coming.